What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing the film The Blackening, a horror comedy joint with all black leads. And it's not a spoof like Scary Movie, but it's just like, what happens if we put an all black cast in a horror movie scenario, slasher type horror? What happens when we put them all in the same scenario? The stereotype is this: black folks, when we watch scary stuff, we gonna talk. We gonna talk shit. We gonna be over there. Why are you going in there? Why are you splitting up? Why are you not working the killer? That's me all day. Work the killer. That's gonna be the name of my horror movie. Work the killer. The killers is getting worked on my watch. If you put me in any horror movie, I'm working the killer. I'm gonna be a difficult actor to work with because I'm like, yo, man, if you're gonna have me knock the killer down, I'm gonna work the killer. They be like, no, it's not in the script. I don't care what you wrote in the script. I'm working the killer. If I knock him down with a bat, I'm gonna continue to work him with the bat, boots, the whole thing. Work the killer. Now, The Blackening is about a group of friends getting together again. It's like a reunion of sorts in a little cabin in the woods. Typical cliche horror movie setup. What they don't know is there's a mastermind there that wants to play a little game. So it's part Saw, part, cabin in the woods, Saw, Jason, all this type of stuff. So to save their friend, played by Yvonne Orji, they have to play a little game. And the game involves all kind of black culture questions, all kind of black inventors, black movies, black this, black that. So they had to answer these questions, and in order to save their friend, they got to get these questions right. They got to play the game. And they're like, yo, man, what the hell is going on here? What's dope about the dynamic of this film is we're getting it's funny, but it's also in a scary scenario. So it's just like their reactions is just like, yo, what kind of dumbass game is this? And then they see the tape like, oh, this shit is real. And then they arguing amongst themselves, asking questions like, who's the blackest in this group? And they're like, well, you say the N-word all the time. That don't mean I'm the blackest. So it's just the finger point. You light skinned, you dating a white woman. So it's just all kind of stuff going on that adds to the flavor. And then you're like, well, I voted for Trump. Oh! So it's just, comedy is ensuing. All the while, we just like, yo, who's gonna survive? Who's gonna live through this? And it's very I like the reactions. I don't know if it's because I'm also black. I don't know if y'all know that about me, but I too am black. So I'm like, yo, some of these reactions is on point. So it was a pleasure to watch. So the film was directed by Tim Story. He directed Barbershop, Taxi, Ride Along. Unfortunately, Fantastic Four, 1 and 2. But that's neither here nor there. They ain't got nothing to do with this movie. But I'm just throwing out the resume. I'm just reading the resume. You know what I'm saying? And it's on there. But he did Taxi, Barbershop, Hurricane Season, Think Like a Man 2. You know what I'm saying? Tom and Jerry, the new Shaft that came out in 2019. Tim Story out here telling stories. So now we're in the horror comedy vein, which I think creates a good time in movie theaters. Like, this is a movie you can talk to the screen at. Like, you can yell at the screen at. It's kind of welcome. It's like, yo, you can have these conversations where you're blurting out at the screen. That's a good time. It's annoying to some, but sometimes it's fun in the movie theater. It just depends on how serious and into the movie you want to get. I'm a fan of a movie like this that's light. If we're in a Christopher Nolan movie and you talking, there's going to be some fisticuffs. It's going to be like, man, shut your motherfucking ass up, man. But in a movie like this that's made for yelling at the screen, let's get it. Let's have a good time in the movie. I like the cast. I like the ensemble cast, man. It's a good time. Shout out to Melvin Gregg. That's my guy. That cast dynamic and that energy and the chemistry that they had makes the movie that much more enjoyable. I think that's really the secret weapon in this, just like that type of interaction amongst the cast. And everybody's black, so you're just like, all right, black people usually die early in horror movies. I don't know if it's still true in today's day and age, but now that everybody's black, you don't know who's gonna live or die. Somebody dying because they black, but somebody gonna live also because they black. Or maybe everybody gonna die because they black. I don't know. You gotta go see the movie to find out. But forget all that. You want to know the smooth jazz review of The Blackening? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving The Blackening, I'm gonna give it 4 saxophones out of 5. It served its purpose. It did what it set out to do. It was gonna be a funny, creepy black movie that, talks about the stereotypes of the genre and the stereotypes in just, black culture. So I feel like they nailed it on those fronts. And the cast sold me on it. So it was a good time, man. So I recommend going to watch it, during the weekend. It's fun. It's a good date night flick too. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I wonder what I would do in the cabin though. Cause I'll be into the cabin stuff. Going out in the woods, I'm down. But I'm also part white, you see. You know what I'm saying? 25% German. You know what I'm saying? With some other stuff mixed in. So I'm all for it. I'm going to go outside and check on the noise because, it's in my culture. It's in my DNA. All right, y'all. That's my review of The Blackening. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. Did you check it out? Does it pique your interest? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, what is some of your favorite horror comedy type vibes? Like, I feel like there's been a few times where we can blend them together and come up with something fresh and something dope. Even Get Out felt like a mesh of the two. But let me know your favorites in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.